We are Haier, #1 brand of major home appliances in the world. We have transformed from a traditional manufacturing company into a co-creation and win-win IoT community ecosystem. On our way to be the leading smart home provider, we see every product as an entry point to our ecosystem to offer users a premium, connected, and memorable experience in the IoT era. Haier Smart Home. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Thank you. I'm Yannick Fierling, the CEO of Haier Europe. First thing I would like to say is what a pleasure. What a pleasure to see you physically after 2 years of absence here. You will be able to see, feel, and experience our products on the booth here in Berlin. I would like to welcome as well all the people who are following us online, our employees, journalists here, and all the people who are on YouTube. Many things have been changing in the last 2 years here. Some things have remained the same. We are proud to say that for the 6th year in a row, we are the biggest home appliance company in the world with 16.3% of market share here. And every single year, we are putting a bigger distance versus our competitors. The closest follower has less than 10% market share here. We are present in more than 160 markets in the world with a turnover of over 32.5 billion euro, and we're very proud to say that we have more than 100,000 employees in the world. From an industrial viewpoint, we have 29 industrial sites with more than 122 factories, and we have more than 108 marketing centers. Lots of numbers here, very big size. One of the things we're the most proud about is certainly our very rich brand portfolio. We have global brands like Haier, certainly. We have more local brands like General Electric Appliances in North America, Fish & Paykel, and certainly our European brands, Candy, Rosier, Hoover. You have been hearing me saying that many, many times, but I'm never tired to repeat it. Just think about it. One cooling product, one washing machine product, one freezer product out of 5 in the world is a Haier product. We are certainly present everywhere, on every single continent. We are a clear leader in Asia with more than 20% market share. We are very solid #2 in North America with General Electric Appliances, and in Australia and New Zealand with Fish & Paykel. And we're very proud to say that very recently we have been reaching the 4th position in Europe with 8.1% of market share. Each of you who have been following us in the recent year, you know that connectivity is at the heart of our strategy. Globally, we have more than 115 million registered users. That means we are in more than 115 million homes today. We understand customer habits in more than 115 million homes, smart homes today around the world. Only in 2021, we have been selling more than 35 million connected appliances here globally. We received many prizes. I couldn't have mentioned Fortune 500, but the recognition we wanted to underline here is coming from Canada Brand Z here, who is recognizing the 100 most valuable brand in the world. And we selected these recognitions here because of the reason, the main reason we have been selected, which is the focus we do have in IoT and ecosystem. It's the 4th straight year in the row that we are reaching basically this ranking. We want to offer more than just a product. What we want to offer for each of you is an experience which will be customized to the need of every single customer we do have in the world. We're in Europe. Let me just focus now in our region, Europe. Our vision has not been changing. It's a very natural vision, especially when you look at the size and the focus we had on IoT and connectivity in the past year. We want to be the first consumer choice for smart home solutions across Europe here. And we have a clear objective in the coming years. We want to enter into the top 3 in the 5 coming years for this region. We are a young company in Europe. We really started to invest in this region in 2010, accelerating year after year. Very small turnover at the beginning. Last year, we have been reaching a turnover more than 2.6 billion euro, 2.6 billion euro in 2021. And our objective here is to double this amount in the next coming 5 years, reaching more than 5 billion euro turnover by 2026 here. By 2026, we'll have more than 36 million connected users thanks to the IoT strategy we have been putting in place. You all know that. We have been growing since 2010, and 2019 has been a major milestone for us with the acquisition of the Hoover Group only a few years ago. The first objective we had at the acquisition was to define exactly who was our target customers per brand, understanding what are the needs these target customers are. So with our main brands, Candy, Hoover, and Haier, we are able to cover every single price point in the market, and we understand exactly who our customers is. Candy stands for smart, accessible, Italian. Hoover focuses on performance, well-being, and trust, when Haier is offering unique advanced technology, tailor-made solution, and certainly a superior design. And again, you will be able to see that on our booth. We're very proud to say that for the last 7 years, our company has been the fastest growing home appliance company in Europe. The fastest home appliance company in Europe. Let me share with you some numbers. Since the acquisition in 2019, that means we are speaking about organic growth here, we have been growing the MDA 8, which are the 8 biggest families in terms of home appliances, we have been growing our market share by 37% in 3 years. We have been growing our market share in washing machine and in cooling by more than 50% in only 3 years. If you allow me to focus on the Haier brand now for a second, the growth has been even more impressive. Since 2016, so only 5 years ago here, we have been multiplying our market share by 4.5 times. Every single year for the last 5 years, we had a growth which was above 25%. 25%, reaching in 2021 a turnover of more than 1 billion euro. Whatever the circumstances is, whatever the environment was with COVID, an amazing inflation, the geopolitical situation we're facing today, we have been growing with Haier between 25% and 45% here. And that's certainly inducing a very nice problem to have when you're an industrial company here. We have been growing so fast that very quickly we have been running out of capacity in our factories. And that's why we invested in 3 brand new factories since 2019 here. We opened a new cooling factory in Romania here, a new dryer factory in Turkey, and we're ramping up, as we speak, a new dishwasher factory in Turkey. 3 factories in 3 years. But guess what? That's not enough. And we'll be opening 3 additional factories by 2025 here in the field of cooking, washing machine, and we'll be extending our footprint in Romania for cooking. The next page is probably the most impressive page from the entire press conference. It's giving you a feel about the commitment of our shareholder in this region. In the last 3 years, this company has been investing 180 million euro in footprint, in capacity increase, taking basically our manufacturing closer to the end consumer here. We will be investing more than 190 million additionally in extending these capacities over the next coming 2 years. No other company has been launching more products than we did. We have been launching more than 30,000 new models here in this region. Faster, more, and in a more agile way than anybody else in this market. Brand investment. Brand was one of the main challenges in 2019 with the brand recognition we had on hire. We solved this issue by investing above 300 million euro in our brands here. The last column is probably the one I'm the most proud about. In terms of people, since 2019, so since the acquisition of Candy Hoover, we have been increasing the number of employees by more than 80%. That means we have been doubling almost the number of employees we are having in this region. That brings results. I mean, one of the focus we do have is certainly IoT. We have been the biggest group in terms of IoT in the last year. We are still occupying the #1 position in terms of market share with connected product, with more than 26% market share here. 100%, I repeat, 100% of our products in the future will be connected. We have 5 million users who are registered today in this region. That means we are in 5 million homes today. We understand exactly which customer is selecting which programs, what are his preferences here, how often he's opening his door. Of course, always respecting privacy data, but we understand the customer better than anybody else. Our aim is to go beyond the product. Offering a product to the end consumer today is not enough. What we want to do, and we will be demonstrating that in our booth, is to offer a real experience to the end consumer, an experience which will be customized to the need of the end consumer. How are we doing that? It's simply by studying. Studying how people are behaving in their kitchen, how people are behaving in their laundry room, how people are behaving in their living room. And understanding these habits, we are building the next generation of products by designing new scenarios for your smart home. Nobody knows the customer better than we do. We are in 5 million homes today, and our research and development is always looking at inventing the next new big thing linked with connectivity and IoT. Moving forward, that's our strategy, very simply described in 3 columns here. And if you allow me, I will start with the column on the right-hand side. When you are the leader worldwide for home appliances, the customer is expecting you to invent the next big thing. And that's what we have been doing. We do have product leadership today. We will be demonstrating during IFA in the coming days that we keep and will have product leadership in the coming years, starting by 2023 here. But we want to offer more than a product. We'll be creating an ecosystem, an experience around the product, around your home, working with third parties and offering a totally different experience. The last column is probably the most important one. The most relevant question I'm getting from you guys, journalists, quite often is, what is making you different versus your competitors? And there is a very straight answer to that. It is our business model. We are functioning, we are organized differently than anybody else. That's our DNA. We want that any of our employees can become an entrepreneur. We want to be a 3 billion euro startup in Europe. We want to be faster, more agile than anybody else. And the way you do that is simply to give control to the market. People are facing the customer. We are not looking at designing one washing machine, one fridge for the world. What we are looking for is to design the washing machine you need in your home. And that's zero distance to the customer. Understanding the customer and serving our customer much faster than anybody else. Always looking and understanding through IoT and ecosystem thinking. That's our organization. That's how startup companies are looking at. With basically a boss, a manager at the top, giving orders and directions to the bottom line of the organization. We think totally differently. What we are looking at is to create micro-enterprises across our market, micro-enterprises which will have small CEOs with decision power here in the market, able to react very quickly to customer needs, to the needs of our retailers here. These people, these small CEOs, will have one team and will be sharing profit that we'll be making out of their strategy. We organize totally differently here. We are a bunch of startups listening to the end consumer, having zero distance to the customer. I think nobody doubts that, we need to change something about the environment after the summer we had. ESG and CSR is certainly one of the main priorities our company does have today, with 4 main drivers. I will start with smartability here. Connected product is offering us a lot of possibilities. The first one is that we will be upgrading the software of every single appliances on a continuous basis, exactly like you're upgrading the software of your smartphone. The second thing is being connected with your appliance, we'll be able to understand if this appliance will be facing some service issues. That's what we call predictive maintenance in the future. As a matter of fact, what we want is to have your appliance last longer and fulfill the needs you do have as a single customer. So durability through connectivity is one of the main domains of research we are having right now. Operation, lots of factories, new factories, certainly one of our priorities to reduce the carbon footprint we do have across these factories. People, very simple. We want to become a magnetic employer for Europe here. Why? Because we will be giving the chance to any of our employees to become an entrepreneur. He will be able to generate value on his own with a team here. Well-being of our employees is one of the key factors we're working on right now. So people remains the biggest asset we do have in the company. Data management is very important because with all these connected products, we certainly understand customers better than anybody else, but we have a huge data lake. So very importantly, we will be looking at privacy and making sure that, we will be going beyond the GDPR prerogative we are requested from the authorities here. So very simply, our duty as leader in Europe is to go beyond what customers are expecting. And I would like to give you one example which is a very actual example, because I'm sure you're all opening newspapers, listening to the news, and very certainly one headline you can find across the different markets, which is the explosion of energy cost. Just look at that. A washing machine. A-class means the most efficient washing machine on the market here on this one. Haier in Europe does have 39% of market share. 39% of market share on A-class washer. 4 washing machines on A-class are Haier washing machine today. The average is D-class, much lower. Just take the example of a €399 washing machine here. Just by looking at the saving you will be generating by using one of our A-class washing machines here, you will be paying back your appliance in less than 5 years, full cost. That's a call for home. What we are working at as well is to cooperate with utility provider to make sure that our appliances, your washing machine or your dishwasher, will be connected to smart grid. The information you will be getting from smart grid is pretty easy. Smart grid will be telling you when the tariff of your energy will be at the lowest during the day. So you will take your phone, just activate this option here, and your washing machine or your dishwasher will be running at lowest cost during the day or during the week. Once here again, with the tariff of electricity we see today, you will be paying back your washing machine, 50% of it, in less than 3 years. That's innovation. That's uniqueness. That's because we're leading in this field here, but energy consumption is one of our priorities, and it is just an illustration I wanted to share with you today. In terms of products, we have a big booth here today. You will be able to feel and touch here again. Let me start with candy, because at the end, that's the result of all the investment we have been making in the last 3 years. So as I said previously here, candy stands for accessible, developing very simple ideas with the Italian touch. The Italian design is very important to us here, and certainly smartness and connectivity. You will not find appliances at the price point we're selling candy which are offering as many features in terms of smartness as candy is offering today. So we want to offer a solution. And the first example I would like to share with you is our new dishwasher. We're launching a brand new dishwasher that we're ramping right now out of a new factory in Turkey. There's one thing we have been learning with candy customers. Since we understand exactly what are the programs they're using on a daily basis, what we found out is that in 30% of the cases, a candy customer will be selecting a quick cycle. Time is very valuable for candy customers here. And that's why it was our duty to develop this new generation of product answering these needs. We are launching the fastest dishwasher on the market with candy. We have a 35-minute cycle offering perfect results in terms of cleaning, but very importantly as well, and I insist on that, in terms of drying as well. So you will not take out wet dishes out of your dishwasher here, very importantly. Let me move now to a dryer. I will show you a short video about the new range of dryer we're launching on Rapido. So the key message here is very simple. First, and we're very proud of that, very big success of the Rapido washer, and we're launching now the perfect matching dryer on the top of that. The second feature is 7 quick programs to answer again the need of the candy customers here. But I mean, the customer will not need to select between 7 programs, because just by taking his phone and taking a picture of the laundry, the whole application will be advising him what is the best program in order to have a perfect results, drying results on this one. So again, a scenario here answering basically the need of a given customer. Now I think one of the smaller family member of washing, Aquamatic here, but it's a family member with a lot of character, as you can see here, answering unique needs in the market. Let me show you a short video and we'll be commenting after that. So again, answering specific needs. I mean, households are getting smaller and smaller. It is 4 kg here, 70 centimeters big, new platforms, fully connected as well here, which is fitting in every single spaces at home here. And we wanted to make it fun. So it's not only white. You have plenty of colors here with some interesting design we have been developing. That was for candy. You will see far more products, again, in the booth here. Let me now move to Hoover. And I think it was important just to remind each of you the identity of Hoover with a short video.
What's performance today? And especially, how do we measure it? It's not just about numbers, not just about suction power, not just runtime or air watts. For us, performance is uniquely one thing: our consumers' satisfaction. That's why we develop our products starting with the most important factor: you. Your needs, your preferences, your reviews, and your comments to give you a 5-star product experience. This is our transformation, our zero-distance approach. Investing in new technologies that truly enrich your life in your own home. Having a new R&D department and the Milan Design Center focused on developing viewer and consumer-loved products. Through new outstanding features created to enrich your lives at home and new functional design. Hoover, quality for life.
As many of you know, I mean, Hoover means in British English vacuuming, and that's why I think our vacuum cleaner is still a very important piece of our product ranges here. We're very glad to announce that we're launching, as we speak today, the new stick vacuum cleaner HF9, which will be offering a 5-star experience, That's what we have been testing this product for here, but also an outstanding performance and runtime here. More to come here. You will hear a lot about this stick in the coming weeks and in the coming months here, but a new generation of product in this product category here. In the field of washing, we're launching the H-Wash 700 with a very big drum, 525 millimeter in terms of drum sizes. What that's bringing you to the end consumer is a wash performance which has been improved by more than 20% here versus standard type of washing time. So very big drum, a new product we'll be launching, and you will be able to see on the booth here. Our H-Dry 550 is simply complementing a big success we had on the washing machine side here, perfectly matching here, offering quite a lot of new features in terms of hygiene and garment care. Last but not least, for Hoover, the new dishwasher. It will have simply the biggest tub on the market. You will be able to place more dishes than you have ever been placing before in your dishwasher here. And you will see that on all the shop floors pretty soon. So the biggest capacity we will have on the market. Again, we have been running through the Hoover brand very quickly. You will see far more product on the booth here. Let me switch to higher. So again, just a reminder about the brand identity. Higher means premiumness. And I will demonstrate that to you in a second. It means superior design here, but more importantly, it will be offering you a customized, tailor-made experience at home thanks to connectivity and smartness. I just would like to go back 1 second, if you allow me, on the growth of this brand in Europe. In terms of market share for cooling on higher, we have 4.6% market share today, with a growth of 1.4 points over the last 12 months here. What is more impressive is that we have been growing in this category significantly at the same time we have been increasing our price index. Just as a reminder, 100 price index means average in the market. Our cooling products at 63% above price average, and we keep on growing at a very fast pace. Same message for washing, 5.4% market share in Europe today. We have been gaining 2.4 points in the last month, but we have a price index which is almost 20% above average market today in Europe. That's what we're looking for. We're looking to sell our customers much more than a product. We want to sell a product which is fitting everybody's needs here in a very specific manner. And I think the way we are doing that, beyond understanding customer needs, is by using artificial intelligence. We have been investing massively in the last years in this technology here. We have a true know-how in artificial intelligence. Let me share you a short video about it.
What is intelligence? It's the unique ability of our minds to make connections among things, to create new opportunities, and to shape a life that truly fits our expectations. Today, Hire brings this intelligence to your home. An artificial intelligence that can connect a whole new range of thinking machines, like the Cube 90 Series 9 refrigerator, which connects to other Hire appliances, creating an ecosystem designed around your life. Or the Cube 90 Series 7, capable of knowing your grocery shopping and lowering its temperature in advance to avoid a drastic thermic change while stocking. Washing machines like the iPro Series 7 Plus, which knows every piece of your wardrobe and how to take care of it perfectly. Ovens like the Chef at Home, capable of choosing the precise degree for cooking each dish and making it perfect for you with the wisdom of a starred chef. Wine banks that remember your preferences and can choose the best wine pairing for your own taste. And dishwashers that doesn't just think about washing, but also about the best loading and the most suitable programs. For Hire, this is the meaning of artificial intelligence and connectivity. An extraordinary technology designed to fit your needs and let you experience the extraordinary emotions of a tailor-made life. Hire. Connect to the extraordinary.
An extraordinary design fitting your needs. That's all what the Cube 90 Series 9 is about. We'll have a lot of hero products here, but that's probably the king of our hero products we are presenting today in IFA. Let me show you a short video here, and you will understand why that is true product leadership in the field of cooling. Few messages here. The most important thing is that we have food preservation leadership across our cooling appliances thanks to the fresh tech features we have been developing in the last years. And leadership, it's not us saying it. It is external laboratories saying it and certifying it on a yearly basis here. With this product, you have a hub at home here, a hub which will be able to connect with all the other products, but also connect yourself with outside partners and third parties. Another product we're very proud about is the Cube 90 Series 7. Believe it or not, when you have an ice maker, quite often, one of the main complaints we're getting from our customers is that, there is some smell, because the ice maker is mixed up with the food. Let me show you how we have been solving this issue. Here again, in terms of airflow, totally different compartments here, granting basically no odor in your house, ice, absolute ice, and no bacteria in your ice as well here. Brand new innovation we're launching in 2022. Moving to laundry, you will see the products over there. We have the iPro Series 7 Plus here, fully connected, matching pair. With these products, we're fully entering into the semi-professional area in terms of washing, especially with the iFresh feature here, which will be able to keep your garment fresh, prevent bad odors and bacteria in your washing machine here, which is, again, one of the biggest complaints we're getting in this field. So brand new lineup we have in higher washing here, granting product leadership. We spoke a lot about dishwasher, and I think the launch of new lines, thanks to the factory we are having in Turkey. Let me show you the higher range now in this short video. That's not us saying it, it's you saying it. The biggest customer dissatisfaction in a dishwasher is quite often the cutlery basket here. We have been inventing a unique zone wash with small spray arms in the cutlery basket to have a perfect cleaning in this area of the dishwasher here. Drying, same thing. What is very important is to dry perfectly plastic items. With a new fan system we have been introducing with this new dishwasher line here, you will not have wet plastic items in your dishwasher any longer. Simply 50% better cleaning performance versus a standard dishwasher here, which is pretty amazing here. It's a big distance. Last product is cooking. It's much more than a cooking product. As you see here, you don't have a window, you have a screen in front of you here. Product will be fully connected. We'll be able to recognize the food you have in the oven here and adapt the cooking cycle such that you will have perfect results. Once again, full of sensors, recognizing the food here, and unique in the market. That's concluding the product section here. However, I will not let you go before giving you key messages. What I would like you to go away with in terms of messages that, we have been increasing our leadership worldwide. For the 6th year in a row, we are the biggest home appliance group in the world with 16.1% market share here. Second big message is we keep on growing. We have been, for the last 7 years, the fastest growing home appliance company in Europe. 2023 will be exactly as was 2022, a year of growth. However, never, ever, we have been launching as many products as we will be launching in 2023. Last, probably one of the most important messages, why this growth, is because we are different. We want to be a big startup. We want to remain fast, agile, serve our customers much better than anybody else on the market. And that's why we have been creating all these micro-enterprises, giving the opportunity to any of our employees to become an entrepreneur here. We want to move from product to experience. Selling a product today, and even more tomorrow, will not be enough. We are developing scenarios to customize the product to every single customer's need. We're doing that only for one reason: to satisfy our customers here. Everything is done to have zero distance to our end consumer. Thank you very much for your attention. It has been a pleasure to see you here once again. Great to have you. And please go and see our products. Thank you. Thank you very much. If there is any question, you will see a lot of higher people around. I think you will have questions in front of the products here. They're all available to answer any question you have in the coming days. So thank you again very much for coming today. Real pleasure to see you. Thank you so much.